Hello and welcome back to Minecraft. Okay, so what have I been doing? A few things. You've seen the past few episodes most of this area around here. I think I showed you that tower before, right? Well, if I didn't, remind me. I'm pretty sure I did. Anyway, so we continued over here, and I made a new farmhouse, basically with more fields. I'm thinking about what I'm going to do here. I might have to restructure the roads a little bit because it's not much room here. I don't know. So at any rate, I'm just going to quickly show you this house. I tried to do like a vineyard or something. Really didn't work out too well. I want to make some paths through here. Plus, we had like one of those guys that were the traders, the traveling traders, and they went up on some of these things and they dropped down on some of our crops. And unfortunately, that kind of destroys the crops. I really hate that, but I don't know. That's kind of a complaint I got. I'm not really a big fan of that feature. Wish I could turn that off. Anyway, this house here, I know I'm doing like all kinds of different designs for each of the houses, so they don't really have a consistent kind of look to them. And which I think in reality I should be doing that. So I'm just doing houses kind of spontaneously here. And what I should have done was just build this village in one style. And this is a nice style here when I'm using some of this, what is this stuff? These stripped spruce logs and stuff like that. And just going for a different style using some of these alpaca, acacia fences, sorry, not alpaca. Whatever it is. This house is just a farmer house. Nothing, kind of basic on the inside. I don't do a lot of heavy stuff on the insides anymore. And just went in double bed here. It's simple. I didn't really go with too much. I was almost thinking of doing a loft up there. That didn't work out for me. What is this stuff? I forgot. Oh yeah, smooth red sandstone. Lots of new blocks since I was regularly doing stuff like this again. Alright, so we went back into the village. I'm trying to remember how much and what I have shown you. I know I've done some work on the main keep, and that was sort of the direction I was going to do, and I was going to show you also the tower over there I was doing. So we have those two are new. And I don't remember if I showed you this. I said I was going to do this. Kind of basically row house. And I was thinking of maybe wrecking some of these houses and maybe utilizing the land a little better and making another type. Making these again, or maybe a slightly different type of it. And anyway, I kind of went all out on these houses. They're all essentially the same, except for like the crafting stations on the inside. Were different, and I put what crafting station were in them on the outside here. And it's just a walkway in the back. There's not much here. So, and they're all kind of connected. I'll just go into one of them because they're pretty much all the same. Except for maybe some slight differences, but I just a couple chairs. I think I got those the same. So like it'll just be two different crafting stations, so we get some different people with different skills. I just put a bunch of beds in, and I did that with all of them. I think I may have changed the beds around in some of the other ones. And as a result, yeah, I think let me just take a I went for this design in most of them. So. Alright, anyway, it was mostly just to get more villagers in. So we have lots of villagers. We also have a lot of villagers that don't have jobs, even though I do have quite a few crafting stations now. So, yeah, that's a thing. So I was thinking maybe wrecking these and making another row like that. Or maybe wrecking these and making another row. How do you get up there? I don't know how he got up there. But anyway, he's up there. So as you can see, we have lots of these golems here. Lots of them. Getting some weird lag for some reason. Well, I haven't done much else here. I think I moved some of the haystacks around. Don't remember if I showed you this house. Again, just houses kind of like in the same style. I thought I did show you that one. I tried to make like a little hay thing here, but it didn't work out too well. I didn't like it. All right, so anyway, I started doing the main keep, and it's obviously not done yet. I just went for using purple concrete for the roof here. And this corner, it's going to be a tower that goes up. But this will be kind of the top floor for the normal. But we'll have the tower also. And a lot of these guys are coming up here. And I don't no clue why they're doing stuff like this. But they're just coming out here and it's hanging out in these precarious positions. I've not done any interior work like on some of these levels, and I did like a walkway here that kind of connects to that walkway out here that goes to a tower. These stairways that go down to the walls, and I basically did a throne room. I haven't put the throne in yet, but I don't know. I might change the names. Right now it's Mist Stable. Sable? I don't know. That doesn't really flow off the tongue. I might have to change that. Anyway, I'm going to go around to all of our other villages and get their flags and maybe make names for them. So for this village, let's come up with a better name. Mist Sable. Because Sable was like black. So, well, it had some black in it. So I got to come up with a new name for that. And we got to come up with a, you know, I might decorate a little bit more in here. But what I want to do is, this is kind of like going to be our capital, which is why it's got a main keep right in the town, or right in the village itself. So we're kind of going all out on the village. So like some of that on this upper level are just like little walkways, stuff that they look down into the throne room, which it's a work in progress, so it's not done yet. And down here, same thing, not done, but we've added in a lot of workstation, some workstation here and a lot of beds, and we're going to add a lot more. So now with that, we've had a huge explosion of villagers, and obviously these iron golems too, wandering around the landscape. And as you see, their eyes are red. Now the reason for that is, this village is really ticked off with me right now. I had to kill a bunch of them. And you'll see when you try and trade, they ask for like a very high number of stuff for the trades, and it's like unfair, but that's because I went and slaughtered a bunch of them, because, well, you know, like some of these are kind of high. I don't know if that like kind of simmers down after a while. If I switched over to survival mode, I think all these freaking things would just go ape shit on me and just kill me. So I don't know. At any rate, yeah, I built the tower over here. We got idiots out here just getting caught outside, even though I built ways for them to get back in over here, and walkways there, and ways to walk up. Their pathing only goes so far. They won't naturally path back in here, so we've got a lot of villagers that were stuck out here. And the problem was, right here, there was a cave. And for some reason, all these guys were trying, well, there was like 50, tons of them in there. They're all bunched up in there. I couldn't get them out. They wouldn't, move out of the way, because I wanted to fill that cave up so that they wouldn't be in there. Maybe they'd try and path in a different way. So now, as you see here, they're just trying to path in through the walls, and there's no path. They're not able to path, hundreds of blocks away. Like, oh, there's an opening way down there, and there's an opening way down there. So they just sit here. Which makes me think I might have to think of a way to make another entrance here, just so they have a way to get in and out. Because this is kind of closed off. I got rid of that stairway going up. And so going over, this is just basically a bridge going over the river into another watchtower. And yeah, this guy here, he's pissed off with me too. This is the llama trader I was talking about. He seems to be okay with me, though. He was freaking out for a while. He was running around spazzing out and stuff. So at any rate, there's really not much of nothing in here. I put some lights in a few of the spots. I might decorate it on the inside. I don't really know. There's a few beds. It might be that these guys are trying to path to the beds or something, because it's probably considered to be within the borders, I would imagine, of the village. And up at the top here, just nothing. So yeah, I sort of wanted like towers kind of off in each of the different directions, so that if you're walking around out in the wilderness and you happen to see one, so you can actually find your way back. That's sort of what the plan was here. But I feel like I gotta restructure some stuff here and make a doorway for these idiots to go back in and out. I personally am not a big fan of that. I really don't want to make a doorway here. It's just not really built for it, I could do it. It's just I just wish they pathed better. So that's the work I've been doing. yeah, some of them actually are pathing up here. How they're doing this, I don't know, because I didn't know they can actually get up ladders. Apparently they can. I did not know that. But they can, so that's good. I mean, in a way, because, yeah, as you can see, they're just hanging out in the tower now. There's crafting stations, and at the top we had a bunch of beds, so... Yeah, I mean, I guess that's a thing. I guess if I wanted to, I could remove the bottom stair, the bottom ladder, and maybe they wouldn't go up there, but I don't know, it's kind of neat that they're in there. And they're just, like, aimlessly wandering around and stuff, so... I'm almost thinking of doing something with this, changing the wall style. Maybe making, like, some sort of a roof over it kind of a thing. Or actually, you know what I should do? I should probably go from the ground up. I don't know. I wasn't planning on actually building this episode, but maybe I'll just show you maybe what I'm thinking of doing. I won't start it yet. I'll wait for your comments in case you have some suggestions about this, but yeah, let's see here. How about just make it like that? Put that there. Put that there. Maybe like a slab. Do I have slabs? And just do a slab like that. But that would just be extended all along the walls. I don't know. It's an idea. I might do that. Something along those lines. I don't know if I'll use this for the roof though. Maybe I'll make them purple just so we have like kind of like a unified color scheme, or maybe we'll do like this wood or the spruce wood or something along those lines. You know, like let me know in the comments what would look good. I don't know. It's up for. I'll wait a few days before I start in on that. And yeah, what I'm saying is like the schedule for this show might start becoming more regular next week. I'm hoping. So I'm getting a lot of stuff done in what I need to get done for Elder Scrolls. You know, when you get the new expansions, I have to kind of jump on it and get stuff done quickly. Because there's a lot of things I want to make guides for that game, just to kind of get it out there. And I know a lot of people that are watching the Minecraft stuff don't care about that, but you know, I'm mostly done with a lot of the stuff for that. So it's only a few more things I got to do. So the hope is to move on after maybe one more episode of this for this village and go on to the next one. And I'll hopefully have the main keep done and the few more scattered farmhouses done. That's the hope for next time. So I will just end this here, and suggestions in the comments below, guys. I'm open to ideas. All right, I know I left, but this is our world for 1.14. What I want to ask you guys before we leave this episode is I got a lot of those old seasons on here. In fact, some of them will date back to where they didn't even keep track of the version number. Looks like, wow, 2014. I haven't opened this since 2014. There's some things in here I know I've opened up. And, yeah, there were just different things I was testing out. But these are the old seasons. I want to go back and maybe do tours of old seasons. And maybe, like, in this season, kind of do some touch-up work with all the new bricks we've gotten since these old versions. And touch upon, like, just showing the old builds, showing some renovations of the old builds, and you know, maybe like I'll link the old tutorial videos to the newer renovation stuff, because I know a lot of people like would look back at some of the old tutorials and be like, well, it looks dated, some of those older builds that I did. So I could do tours and maybe do some renovations of older stuff. So I wanted to leave that with you guys. If people are interested in that, I'm thinking of trying to maybe throw an occasional episode in where I do stuff like that. You know what I mean? So we'll go back to some of my old builds and show that maybe in some of these episodes. All right. I will see you guys next time. Adios.